Good afternoon. Welcome to Lunch with Our Long Ears. It is Tuesday, June 23rd. If you saw our update this morning, we have baby news again. A little bit of unexpected baby news, but baby news nonetheless. So we'll take you down to meet that little one here shortly. We're up in the mom and baby pen. We're just finishing up with morning chores and grain. If you can hear us okay, will you please give us a thumbs up? So that we know that the microphones are working. Last week they did not work, so hopefully they'll work this week and it won't be a whole bunch of me wandering around and talking without you guys being able to hear it. Come on, let's go. So that was Sally. Sally's just finishing up her bowl of grain and her meds, and we put them into a pen so that they can eat in peace and not be disturbed. This is Etta. Little Wizard. His new nickname is Baby Shark because he is chomping and chewing on everything with his big boy teeth coming in. He has 4 teeth in the front now, and he is very social. Aren't you? You're a very social little dude. Anybody hear us? Is anybody watching us?
Yeah, Sarah said you sound great.
Perfect. Thanks, Sarah. We will get Sarah out here tomorrow to meet our babies. This is our biggest collection of moms and babies that we've ever had. And also our biggest collection of donkeys that we've ever had in one time at Burro Base Camp. So we're busy is the answer, but everybody's doing really well and healthy. And there's Wizard. Baby Shark, doing the chomps. You're doing the chomps, aren't you, buddy? Chomp, 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 chomp. Chomp, chomp. So Wizard he's a week and a half now. He turned 1 week on Sunday. And you can see in 1 week's time that Mom is close by, but nowhere to be concerned about him and interacting with us. So we've made a lot of progress there. And he's allowed to play with us most of the time. She tells him no every once in a while, but for the most part, we're allowed to play with him, and we're getting lots of hands-on, and we're teaching him that people are good, and we're touching his teeth, and we're touching all his ears, and getting him used to being handled so that he learns that all that stuff is okay. It certainly helps when we get ready to train, and when we're ready to halter and things like that. It makes life much easier. So you're going to see a little bit, we're starting to have flies. That's not so fun news, but they're here. They're the little guys, and they're biting. So we're starting to take additional precautions in addition to using our Formula 707 multi-fly that we do. This pen, everybody over the age of 6 months receives multi-fly every day, but we're making sure that pens are staying clean, picked up, and we're getting some fly traps put out as well. So you're going to see as we walk through that we have a couple in different stages of fly control. We're doing some fly spray in the back pen at the new guys. They're definitely more susceptible to the flies than the healthier ones are. And then we'll show you Lenny's new fangled device that he's using as well. So moms and babies pen, everybody's doing really well. I think we told you last week that Etta has a new home, so she'll be going home in July. Peanut has big news. Peanut has been invited to be part of the boy band this weekend, and he gets to go to Cripple Creek to Donkey Derby days. So he's going to go up with Taz, Scout, and Winston for the weekend, and that'll be a big deal for him. It's a big training opportunity for him and a big exposure to new things. Hi, Baby Shark. Hi, Baby Shark. So Peanut will get to see lots and lots of people and learn about curbs and sidewalks and roads and manhole covers and walking in a parade and entertaining people. So that's going to be a big adventure for him, and we're excited about that. Stay tuned. He may also get a move to a different pen. We're contemplating that depending on how he gets along with the boys, because moms and babies area is a little bit crowded. So we'll see how that goes and if we bring him back here. So what do you think, little dude? That's a big deal, huh? So with that being said, we will be in Cripple Creek Friday, Saturday, Sunday this weekend at Donkey Derby Days. It is the 95th annual Donkey Derby Days put on by our good friends and sponsors at the 2 Mile High Club, Cripple Creek Donkeys. There is a big street festival, lots of live music, kids activities, there's games, there's vendors, there's food trucks, there's the races in the streets. There is a professional pack burro race on Sunday, which you may see 2 of our crew participating in. So lots of good stuff going on up there. If you're in the Cripple Creek area, please come and see us. And thank you again to our sponsors at the 2 Mile High Club and for all of their support. We look forward to supporting their event, and this is one of our big deals that we go to every year. So please come up if you're in the area, and we'll look forward to seeing you. So we'll walk now. This is Fable. Say hi, little girl. You're all shedded out, huh? Getting there. So everybody is definitely shedding. There's lots of hair and lots of brushing going on. Give us a couple seconds. We just need to finish up a little bit of cleanup up here. Putting everything away. We were a little bit behind on chores today, so sorry for the delay in getting started. We're supposed to have big time afternoon storms again today. It's quite windy already, and you can see fairly hazy out. That is wildfire smoke that's coming into us from Utah. But we are supposed to have big winds and rain and lightning and thunder and hail and all the things that come at this time of year. So kind of getting things orderly for that as well this afternoon to make sure that we have things under wraps. So we'll walk this way. Other updates, we had Wild Ass Yoga for June. Had a great turnout. Thank you to everybody who came. I think we talked about that last week. But we already have people signing up for July, so we hope you can join us for that. Great fun. We have some new inquiries and volunteers that are getting started and underway this summer, which is great. Excited about that. Cadence laying by the garage in the shade today. It's definitely warm. Mike has his truck hidden under the trees. That's his hail protection zone. Hopefully he doesn't need it. So, we had Dr. Hupp out last week, and we did first round of vaccines. We did everybody in the mom and baby pen except for Sally. Sally will be done next week because she's getting her teeth done at the same time and her feet done. She's going to have a full spa day. We did about half of this pen, of our long-term pen, and we did a handful in the arena pen. So those were with vaccines that we received through our grant. So thank you to those that supplied our vaccines. We are very grateful, and that's a huge savings for us. The donkeys are checking out the camper in the back, which is somebody that's coming in to spend the night with us for Harvest Host. So that's a new piece. Check out Lenny in his fancy pants today. He's got on what are called dangles. And dangles are supposed to keep the flies off of his legs and keep the flies from biting his legs. We're giving them a try. They're new. We just put them on for the first time today. You're going to get screened, Nance. So these guys, about half of these guys got vaccinated. About half of them need their teeth floated. So that will happen next week. And we'll finish out the vaccines in here. Niner in his fly mask again. You can see everybody's really shutting out. Minnie turns white in the summer, but everybody is very sleek, and lots and lots of hair has been flying through the air, and the birds are very happy. You got your new fancy pants. How are they, buddy? Say thanks, Miss Julie. Thanks, Miss Julie. So we're giving these a try for the first time this year. When we do pants on these guys, we do pants in the front legs, but the back legs are a challenge, and Lenny has always had challenges with his back legs. So we're going to give these a try and see how they do, and if they keep the flies from biting his legs, then that is a great thing, because he's usually in deep trouble for the rest of the year at this point. So everybody's doing well. They're all kind of napping right now. We'll keep going because I want to get you guys to be able to see the new baby. We have a lot of moving parts and pieces, so I apologize if we have any interruptions while we're doing this. The manure guy is picking up manure today. I just saw his truck leave with a load, but he will be back. He's taking away 3 loads today is the plan. We do have our manure hauled because it's too much for us to be able to keep up with spreading around here, and just too big a volume. And this is also part of our fly protocol, is to get it removed on a regular basis so that we're not accumulating flies in the pile. So he's the skid steer and trailer that's over here. His truck will be back here shortly. We have some new owner surrenders in this pen that came in last week. Chloe and Jackson and Henry, as well as Trixie and Tootsie, as well as Pearl. I think Pearl was here last week by the time we did our live. So those guys are new and returned in this pen. Various reasons for the owner surrenders, but our door is always open, and we're happy to have them back and look forward to getting them ready to be available for adoption and ready to go. So there's some hoof trimming going on. That is Puck. He is one of our owner surrenders. So we have some hoof trimming that's going on July 9th. And once we get some of these guys through hoof trimming and handling, then we'll be posting them and getting them ready to go to new homes. So lots going on. So let's head up to this pen. These guys are still up here. Our quarantine is probably mostly over at this point. We're about 2 weeks in with these guys here. We have had a couple that have been on antibiotics. But for the most part, all of our signs and symptoms have worn down, and these guys are getting very interactive and super friendly. And like I said, we have a brand new baby today, so we'll see how close we can get to give you an introduction, more so than I did this morning. But Mom's being a good mom and being very protective. We like to see that. You're going to see most of the babies, 3 out of 4 of them, not including brand new little one, are in fly masks, mostly for sun protection, but they're all doing great with being socialized with those and getting used to those. So that's been a big adjustment. You can see them licking on the Equalix tubs, so that's minerals for them. These kids are doing real good, huh? This is Calypso. And baby Luna in her leopard rainbow mask. Her mommy right behind her. And Orion has a new mask that our friends at Longhopes made for him that has a nose flap and dangles on his nose flap to keep the sun off of his nose, in addition to the flies. They're just about to the bottom of their hay net, and they've pulled it all the way out of their feeder, so there's that. This is Shasta. She's a beautiful girl, and she is, according to BLM, 18. She's become very social and very friendly, and she's going to be a great donkey for somebody. This is Venus and Jupiter. Jupiter has the dinosaur mask on now. And then in the nursery we have baby Godiva and our new baby, who's out cold at the second. we're not going to push too hard on mama because we want the baby to sleep. So baby was born sometime between about 7 o'clock last night and 6 o'clock this morning. It was definitely not on the closer end of 6 o'clock because baby was already dry and standing and nursing and doing all the things that baby should be doing. So that leads me to believe that it was probably earlier in the night, maybe around midnight or so, but mom is doing great so far. Mom is very protective of her baby. She's very proud of her baby. You're a good mama, aren't you? So fortunately, this is the mom that came in with the terrible, terrible hooves. I have not posted my video of her update of her before and after with her hooves, but Ross and Dr. Hupp came in and we did get her hooves trimmed. Her left front has been a little bit sore since the trim, and just because it's used to being held in a weird position. You can see she's kind of holding her back left a little funky right now. She's so used to holding her legs that way because her hooves were so bad that that's just a natural position for her. So she's getting used to the stretching, and this little bundle is as cute as can be. Very healthy. Mom did a great job. Good job, Mama. Yeah, good job. You have a new baby. This little girl is baby Godiva. Her mom Truffles is letting her be independent today. Hi. You're okay. You're okay. So you can see mom protecting the baby. She's not going to let us anywhere near. And that's just fine. We're not going to push it. I did get hands on the baby a little bit earlier. I am fairly certain that baby is a little girl. And she's doing just great. Be gentle, Mama. Be gentle. So, quick shout out to our sponsors. Thank you to Community Banks of Colorado. Thank you to Renee Burton, American Family Insurance. Thank you to Ashva Yoga and Danny Shapiro. Thank you to our private donors that have sponsored. We have received many generous donations in the last several weeks, which we are extremely grateful for. We received a lot of donations that were on behalf of our dear friend Kay Keller, who passed away earlier this year. We had a wonderful celebration of life for her on Saturday at Ross's house. Thank you for including us in that. And all is well here. Oh, little one just got awake, so maybe we'll walk back over so you can see the little one. We have a couple more girls that are about to pop here, so we'll stay tuned on baby news. If we have baby news, we'll share baby news. Here's your little one. Look at you all big. Look at you all big. Little white fleck of hair on the center of the forehead. She's doing a great job nursing. Pretty fun to watch, pretty fascinating. Nancy's got a donkey in her arms while she's filming. Shasta's a sweetheart. Somebody's going to get a really great donkey in this donkey. She's a really, really nice girl. You're going to be a hard one to let go, aren't you? A hard one to let go. Yep. Good girl. So, we look forward to seeing you guys all in Cripple Creek, and we hope that you have a great day. Please like, comment, share our videos, and help us to continue to grow. Our unloading video actually went viral. That was the first time that we've had one go completely viral. We had over 500,000 views, which was amazing. So welcome to all of our new followers that we gained from that. Keep sharing and keep putting our message out, because we're doing everything that we can to help take care of these guys and give them healthy places to have babies instead of standing in muck and dirt and kill barns and places that you don't belong, huh? Right? So have a great Tuesday. Thanks for all your support, and we'll see you soon.